Now students, I am going to discuss another topic of magnetism, that is magnetic field at a point due to equatorial line of dipole. So here I am taking a magnetic dipole, and magnetic dipole, it consists of two poles of equal and opposite pole strength separated by distance 2a. This is 2a, and we have to find the magnetic field at a point which lies along the equatorial line of dipole. So what is the meaning of here equatorial line of dipole? Equatorial means that point is lying along the perpendicular bisector of the dipole. So this point is lying along the equatorial line of dipole. Here we have to find the magnetic field, and the formula of magnetic field is mu naught by 4 pi m by r square. So this is the general formula for the magnetic field here, and this point is lying at a distance x from the center of the dipole. This is the distance from the center of the dipole. So now I am finding the magnetic field at point P due to the north pole first. So magnetic field at point P due to north pole. So what is the field? Here also I am taking the magnitude m by this distance Pn. And this is A. Okay, total is 2A, so this is A, and this is x. So what will be this? That is, according to Pythagoras, if this angle is theta, then this is under root of x square plus a square. Hypotenuse means base square plus perpendicular square under the root. So what Pn value is this. Now, and in this we have to take the square of the Pn. So under root will be cancelled here. mu naught by 4 pi m by x square plus a square. So this is our first equation. Now for the direction. For positive pole strength, field is directed outward. Okay. So this is the direction of the V1. Now magnetic field at point P due to the south pole. Again I am taking here the magnitude, that is mu naught by 4 pi m by sp square. Or ps square, you can write in any way. M by this distance, as both poles are at an equal distance from the point P. So this distance will also be under root of this. Again I have to take the square of this, so under root will be cancelled here. Now you can see, and for the direction this is negative, so field is inward. Clear? Now from first and second, you can see both magnitudes are equal. By first and second, B1 magnitude is equal to B2 magnitude. Now resolve these two fields. How? If this is theta, then this will be also theta, corresponding angles. And here B1 is making angle theta with this axis, so this will be cos component, and this is sine component. Clear? If this is theta, this is also theta, corresponding angle. So this is cos component and this is sine component. Now if this is theta, this will be also theta, alternate angles. Now B2 is making angle theta with this axis. So this will be B2 cos theta, means cos component of it, and this will be sine component. Clear? Here at the point P, you can see this B1 sine theta is acting upward and B2 sine theta is acting vertically downward, and B1 is equal to B2. It means B1 sine theta is equal to B2 sine theta, and they both have opposite direction, so they will cancel out each other. This is the rule of the vector, that if two vectors act at a point in opposite direction and if they are equal, then they will cancel out each other. So here sine component will cancel each other. Okay, but these two cos component have same direction, so they will add up. And cos component, so net magnetic field is, total magnetic field is B1 cos theta plus B2 cos theta, as they have same direction. So as per vector rule, now they will add up. So here I have added these two, and as B1 is equal to B2, so it will be 2B1 cos theta. Now I am putting the value of B1. So mu naught by 4 pi m by x square plus a square into cos theta. So this is the magnitude of the net magnetic field. Here now I will put the value of cos theta. I am rubbing these two equations, first and second. So net magnetic field is, that is mu naught by 4 pi 2m over x square plus a square. What is cos theta? Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. So base is a, hypotenuse is this. So base is a, and okay, here I am writing the value of cos theta. Cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. So I have just put the values of cos theta. Okay. So it has become now m into 2a. Here I will write it as m into 2a over x square plus a square. Now its power is 1. It is 1 by 2. So total power is here now 3 by 2. And put m into 2a equal to m, that is magnetic moment. So mu naught by 4 pi m over. Clear? Now question is of short dipole. For short dipole, a is very small as compared to x. Means neglect here a as compared to x. That is very small as compared to x. So I am neglecting the a now. So it will become now x cube. So final field is mu naught by 4 pi m by x cube. Okay. So this is the magnitude of the magnetic field for equatorial line of the dipole. And for axial it was mu naught by 4 pi 2m by x cube. It means if you divide both, then axial is to B equatorial is here 2 is to 1. Okay, these formulas are same as you have done in electrostats, and final magnetic field is here. This is the direction of the final magnetic field, and m is from south to north. So here you can see m is acting towards right and b is acting towards left. So both have opposite direction. So here M and B act in opposite direction. It means angle between B and M is 180. Clear? So equatorial line of dipole means the point will lie along the perpendicular bisector and final magnetic field acts opposite to the magnetic moment. It means angle between M and B is 180 degree and B axial is to B equatorial is equal to 2:1. So these are the result for the magnetic field at a point along the equatorial line of the dipole.